Hey guys, Luke for Smith here, and it is Wednesday the 5th of December 2018. Time is, it's gone 11 o'clock in the PM. This is going to be another movie review of Ralph Breaks the Internet, Wreck-It Ralph 2. Um, there might be some spoilers in this, but I'm going to try and do my best to keep it short and sweet. Basically, this one is set. I think they said about 6 years after the first one, because obviously the first one was released in 2012, give or take that time, which is weird because I do remember going to the cinema and seeing it back then, but I didn't know it was that long ago. So it was a really long time ago. And this one is basically set around the internet comes into play. I mean, yeah, the internet's a big scary thing, and it actually shows you what the internet is like to these characters. Um, really, really colourful, really bright, and yeah, advertisement mad. It's go. It basically is a giant advertisement for the most part. But however, I'd rather have this than the Emoji Movie because, to be honest, I've never seen the Emoji Movie yet, and I don't really plan to anytime soon unless I'm being forced against my will to watch it. So I'd take Ralph Breaks the Internet any day. Um, it's still got the original characters, even though you don't really see Fix It Felix as much and his missus. But there is like a mini storyline going on with them. So I was, it's to be honest with you, it's not really brought to light much and not really explored much. So I'm not even gonna bother telling you about it because it's mostly the storyline goes in this one to like a brief cap on the story. Um, the racing machine, which uh, I forgot something sweet, candy racer, something like that. It was said in the beginning of the film and sometimes in the middle, but I've forgotten the name of the actual arcade machine. The actual steering wheel broke, and they needed to get a new part, and the new part was expensive on eBay advertisement. um, and the owner says no, and he cannot afford to get a new steering wheel for the actual console, and he decides to unplug it. So they have to, well, Ralph and Penelope. I always wanted to say Penelope, but it's not. It's Vanellope. It's begins with a V. It's really weirdly spelled. Them two basically go to the internet because the owner plugged in a wireless router um, to make the internet happen because he wants to get into the present day, the future, and all that stuff. Even though, if it's set in 2018, then why didn't he have a router um, before then, like way before when routers actually came into play? They're not that expensive anymore. So yeah, they go onto the World Wide Web internet, and it's basically things thrown at you. It's basically eBay, Amazon, Google, pop-up ads, pop-up web ad blockers, that sort of thing. Anything you see on the internet, you see, apart from porn websites, obviously. Yeah, you don't see Pornhub on this, unfortunately. Yeah, there's probably an X-rated version out there with that on it, but this is a child-friendly version, so you don't see any of that stuff. They do explore YouTube, but they call it BuzzTube for some reason on this one. I'm pretty sure YouTube will appreciate the shout out from Disney, but I think there was something to do with copyright. They didn't want to actually say YouTube's name, because you know what YouTube's like, because they're a bit weird. YouTube ban everyone for saying a naughty word, that sort of thing. uh, let's see what else was in there. Had some few funny moments, yes. Nothing that I really laughed at though, because like a little smile out of me here and there. But yeah, because I'm not a big fan of Disney, to be honest with you. I used to be a fan of them, but then they started to get into the CGI movies and like the remakes, live action remakes, and I was like, oh god, here we go. There was only like a few remakes and live actions and CG movies that I actually enjoyed. However, I will always have a place in my heart for the Toy Story series, obviously, because that's good shit. Um, it did have the Disney princesses in it, obviously, because they had a Disney website that they explored. Obviously, you would want to explore your own website in your own film, wouldn't you? Give yourself the recognition you need, even though you don't really need it, because you already got a lot of money, especially with all the theme park revenue you have. Um, yeah, so there was Disney characters, and there was like Star Wars characters in there, um, and yeah, there was a cameo of Stan Lee in there too. It wasn't a speaking role; it was like 1 second, but did see he was practically in the middle of the screen. So I'm really glad that they had him a cameo of him in there. It really made me happy to see him. But it was like, because that's one of the things. Like the internet people, they got square heads. Like the internet avatars are real people. Yeah, so everyone had a square head if they were searching online, apart from the actual other characters, like the main characters of the internet. Um, let's see, they had the princesses in there. They had a weird fox thing that moves. I can't remember his name, but it was, it throws shit. Um, let's see what else. They did have like some scary moments, but to be honest with you, I could see what was going to come from miles away. Um, and obviously really good character development, because Disney, yeah, it does do really well in its characters and its scenery. Because yeah, overall it was not a bad film. I really enjoyed it. I liked the first one a bit better, but this one was still a really good film, especially after 6 or 7 years or however. Let's see, 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 6 years. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna round it up here. I'm gonna upload this video tomorrow because there's a few things that I want to add into it. Um, so I'm gonna upload this tomorrow. I'm gonna upload another video tonight to make up for it. Overall, yeah, it was a really good movie. There was a few bits and bobs that they could have made better, but oh well, they did what they could. Also, that scene with the exploding bunny, it wasn't in the film. However, watch the credits, then you'll get the idea. Um, yeah, I give it 8 out of 10 if I were to rate it. Still a good film, but not up there. Right, there's still another film that I want to watch, which is Mary Poppins Returns, or Mary Poppins 2, or Mary Poppins The Revenge. I'm not quite sure. I forgot what they're calling it. But I will be seeing that when it comes out. I'll probably see it either straight after Christmas or early January. I haven't decided yet. Anyway, see you guys.